Alright y'all, starting the video off here with the truck, the old Duramax, saying goodbye to it. I got it sold. I got me a truck. For those of you guys that pay attention to what I got going on, you'll know what I'm going to get. For those of you guys that don't, tomorrow's video will be a surprise, but I got a new tow vehicle, changing up a lot of things. I've been selling stuff and I'm looking to buy some other stuff. We had two 20-foot trailers, just sold one of those. My trailer, I got a 20-foot trailer. I'm about to take cow stickers off of it, but it is for sale. So if you're interested, it's a really good trailer. It's just 20-foot with a 3-foot V-nose, and it's got a little dovetail on the back. I've hauled this thing down to Florida a couple times, up to Pennsylvania a couple times. It's just a really good towing trailer. Not gonna lie, I tow this thing at like 75, 80 all day long. Tow's amazing. So if you guys are interested in it, hit me up, let me know. It's got good tires on it. It comes with a spare, and it's just 20-foot. I put a bunch of stuff in the front. You can haul. I'm big on the Milwaukee stuff. If you guys don't know, so I have like Milwaukee air compressor and all that stuff that I just put up front. They'll send me a DM on Instagram or a personal message on Facebook. Probably Instagram's the best because it sends me notifications. Facebook is like half and half. Half the time it'll send me a notification. The other half the time it won't, and I don't know. Someone messages me. But that's what we got going on. Yeah. So. Let's see here. What else we got? What else we got going? Oh, yeah, we're talking about the Colorado today. How can I forget about that? All right, guys, here it is. My blower, LS swapped 2005 Colorado. This thing here is an absolute unit. A quick update on the build. So it's got an F1X with a new air gear drive on there, alternator setup. Right now, it's got a stock 6-liter in it, with a camshaft pushrod valve springs lifters, head studs, MLS gaskets. It's got Texas Speed, 4500 style cathedral port intake, NOS, dry crosshair system on there, which I'm going to use for fuel, TKM, burst panel, carb spacer. This thing's badass. A lot of people ask about it. They can make it in 4150 or 4500. TCAM is about to just fire up their production on stuff like this in different brackets and a lot of different billet pieces, so be on the lookout. If you don't follow TCAM Performance on Instagram, you need to, but this is a very nice unit. On a blower setup, when I'm putting additional fueling like this, it's very good to have a burst panel, because if it does backfire, which we're doing racing, so it could backfire, you definitely don't want it to like blow the damn charge pipe off or break a clamp. So this will go and you could replace it and you live to race another day. I got this Holley 4500 to LS elbow, so this is a nice big elbow. It's very nice. It comes with all the ports in the back. So right as you can see, I got my 5-bar map sensor in there. I put an intake air temp sensor in there, and we're good to go. I got the Holley 105. This is like the race all billet throttle body, so this is not a Ford, or sorry, this is LS. This is like the square, what do they call it? They call it a Ford style throttle body? Is that like what the bolt pattern is? This is no, so I got the adapter plate. So this is the LS, and like the standard Ford stuff, which is like what most 105s are different bolt patterns. So Wilson makes this nice adapter piece. So it's Holley LS, Wilson adapter, and then the Holley 4-bolt Ford style flange. So we're running their billet race 105mm throttle body, race parts solutions, Van clamp, BPF charge pipe. It's got a Jodar or Jadar, or whatever you guys call them, blow off valve, and then it's V-banded down here on the blower. So it's pretty stout setup, and it's going to run on Holley HP because we're not logging too much. Jason built this awesome sniffer tube for the wideband, so it's still going to have the correction capabilities. So it literally pulls from each primary and then gives you the wideband. So you're going to have this whole bank is going to be able to regulate, what the engine's doing. So if it sees it go super lean, it'll add fuel, but it's going to do it globally. I got it set up so 102 is going to work the complete engine, not just, I'm not going to have one on each side. I just felt like for what we're doing at this point in time, this works. If I need to add another one, or if I need to add 8 individual O2s to tune that way, I will. But as of right now, this is how we got it going on. Yeah, other than that, it's got like Ford Crown Vic spindles on it, but look how good they spin. They're pretty good. It's on it. Spin that. That's more. That is nice. Yeah. That is nice. So we're getting there. All I really have to do on this build is, in order to get it fired up, I need to finish the cooling system, which I don't even really need to. I got all my fittings and everything, a radiator mounted in the back. I just need to run the line, and I got to make my brake lines and hook it up to my brake pedal, and then make a throttle cable or linkage setup, and then block everything else off. We're running stock interior for now because we're just going to drive the car around, and we're not going to go crazy, and I got to get it wired up. So one thing I want to talk to you guys today was We're running alcohol. Everyone knows I'm like in love with running alcohol. I think it's a great fuel. Highly recommend running it. I got this big box here from Holley. Oh yeah, I got my 7-inch dash mounted there too. How nice is that dash looking there?
So pretty.
That looks good, doesn't it? Grab it. Feel how sturdy it is.
That ain't going nowhere.
That is not going anywhere.
That's like the sturdiest thing on this truck right now.
Hey, my zoomies aren't that bad. Come on. All right. So I got this for the Colorado. I'm running on alcohol, and I plan on putting my other motor in there, which is a TKM built 460-inch Frankenstein head LSX. It's got Dragon Slayer crank, MGP rods, Frankenstein heads, Wiseco fully skirted pistons, top fuel hoop, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be a badass 2,000 horsepower motor. 14-1 compression, might I add you. We're here to party. So, I don't want to run these coils. These are LS7 coils, just GM coils. There's nothing wrong with them. If I was going to run E85, you can go very far with these. But I want a little bit more spark. I want a little bit hotter spark. We're running alcohol. I'm used to running the MSD 600, which is like the super, super hot spark. That's the CDI box that I run on my race car. So with the CDI box, pretty much anything that you get in the hole, it's going to burn it. The smart coils are a big step up over the stock coils, and they have a lot more dwell. So essentially, for idiots like myself that don't understand what the benefit of going to this coil is compared to a stock coil, is the spark is a lot hotter and it's a lot stronger, and this one has the igniter in it. So fuel consumption, you're running a lot of fuel, you're running E85 or alcohol, I highly recommend running a smart coil. Like I said, depending on your application, there's nothing wrong with a stock coil, but the smart coil, there is benefits to it and there is power to be gained. I think you can dwell these. Now, this is just a figure out there so you can understand. I think the most you can dwell, which is how long you like load the spark up in the coil before it fires it, on these is like 4.5 milliseconds, and this one is 7. So a big jump there. Now when you go from this to the MSD, it goes from 7 to 12. So as you can tell, that's quite a bit hotter. If you have your finger in the spark plug wire, with this, it'll shock you. On the MSD, it will literally it'll feel like you blow your hand off. Would you say that's an accurate?
Very accurate.
Yeah. This will hurt you. You'll be like, damn. You'll pull your finger out real fast. You'll be like, that hurt.
You're hitting the magneto.
Yeah. That one over in the other car, you're gonna feel it in your chest. So in order to swap these over, I have to do a couple things. Luckily, I didn't build my spark plug wires. As you can see here, the coil is pretty similar, but the wire has got to be different. So MSD sells a kit. I just get the custom made kit where you can just make your own plug wires. I really like to, hold on, I'm blurry. Let me focus. Focusing. All right. I really like to remote mount these. There's nothing wrong with running them on the valve covers, but as you can see here, it just clutters it up. If you have 4 of these on each side, especially if you're taking the valve covers off a lot because it's solid roller, and you're going to put a burn down tube, a breather setup off there, it ends up being a lot of stuff on the valve cover. It's nice if you have to take the valve cover off, you zip the breather tube off of it, you take the valve cover off, you make any adjustments that you need to. It'd be a pain in the ass if you have to take your coils off every time, especially unplugging them and doing all that. So most all the cars you'll see, we have remote mount coils. I think Chris's Vet, my car. So this is what they are like. This is a street truck here. You're not going to be pulling the valve covers off ever. See how the coils mount right there? I'll go over here to my car. I don't have the coils on the valve covers. I still have the stock valve covers. So as you can see, if I need to pull them off, all I gotta do is just take that fitting off and we're good to go. On Chris's Vet, it's the same thing. It's literally just the burn down tube, and there are spark plug wires, and they lead back down over to there where the coils are remote mounted. ICT Billet sells a remote mount bracket, so I'll get those and we'll zip them on. I'll put them in the same spot. I'll stand them up right over here. And MSD sells a kit where you can build your own spark plug wires. They also sell a very handy tool, which you've seen us use at the racetrack when we had to make it. Forrest introduced me to it. It is a wire crimper. So it has the cutter and the crimper and everything on there to make your spark plug wires. So, highly recommend it. Go over to Holley.com. MSD is part of Holley. They're all linked together, so you can get everything you need there. If you're feeling like a big boy, you want to spend some money, and you're going to run a lot of fuel through this motor, you want to make a bunch of power, you want to maximize everything, go and buy the CDI 600. It's a Pro CDI 600 box is what it is, and it comes with your 8 MSD coils, which are a little bit different from these, and then it comes with the box and the wiring. What I got here, I'll give you the part number for what I got. This is the Holley Big Wire Kit, where's the part number on this box? There it is. So it's a big wire 8-cylinder smart coil kit. It is 556128, and this comes with everything you need to install it. It comes with all your pigtails. It's super easy. You really can't beat it. And yeah, so shout out to Holley. They make a bunch of really great products, and this thing is just another one. And I'm gonna get this on the car. Now that I'm getting everything kind of wrapped up, that thing needs just a little bit more work done to it, and then we're good to go. The cow just needs the transmission pulled, transmission R&R, and I'm gonna focus on this. So this is the next thing I'll get running, and I mean, we're getting close. I'm gonna get these wired in there, start wiring everything. I got an XS battery. It's gonna be running on 16 volts, which is gonna mount back here. As of right now, it's electric fuel pump. When I put the big motor in there, we're going to convert it to mechanical fuel pump. But I'm just looking for something to drive around and be rowdy and make some noise, and that's what this thing is going to do. So other than that, I think we're up to date. I got a bunch of different companies help me out. Holley EFI is a big one, help me out with this build, rocking their sticker on the side. We got Motion Raceworks, we're running their catch can stuff. I got a bunch of stuff from Doug on here. MSD. I'm going to switch this out for a B&M shifter because I like the B&M shifters a whole lot more. That Hurst shifter, there's nothing wrong with it. That one's just a little wore out, so I'm going to get a new B&M shifter. I'm going to go with the Bandit. Not the Stealth Pro Bandit, just the Pro Bandit. So what I have in the cow, I'll show you guys right now. It's probably one of the best shifters. I got two here. So this is the Stealth Pro Bandit. As you guys can see in here, it's a much smaller, much sleeker shifter. And then for like our street car stuff, I like to run something a little bit bigger. And as you can see, there it is. So it's just a little bit thicker. Same thing, a little bit taller, a little bit thicker, something a little better to hold on to. And yeah, so that's what we got going on. I think that this truck is going to be pretty sweet. I know a lot of you guys are giving me shit because I've been working on it, but you got to understand. Timmy knows. I don't get much time to work back here, do I? I'm running 1 million miles an hour. I'm here on a Saturday morning just filming this. I was just cutting checks. We got Storm Hub taking off. Also, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. We got a limited edition run of Storm Hub shirts, which are going to be released on the LS Nasty channel. We're going to print 100 of them. Storm Hub is a little playoff on my other Storm business, John Dock Recovery, JDR. But Storm Hub is the exclusive, members-only version of that. So if you guys want to support Storm Hub, and they're pretty cool shirts. The guys at the Trophy Case are knocking them out. They'll be up on the website later this week, hopefully, and we'll get those sold. Also, it's not up yet, but I'm making a Storm Hub Instagram to keep you guys updated on some of that Storm stuff. So, other than that, am I missing anything?
I don't believe so. I believe you get called up for this week.
I'm running wide open. I got to go up to Ohio to pick up truck. Yeah. I want to go racing Sunday in that thing. The Black Sheep's good to go. This thing's getting worked on. Everybody loves the Bad Apple stuff. And then I want to get this fired up. I mean, we're cooking with peanut oil.
That's pretty good oil, too.
That is pretty good oil. Other than that, we got the Ford Vet up on jack stands. So I mean, we got 3 cars here up on jack stands. This is the work in progress section. When you get over there, that's also the work in progress section. The goal is to get them out the shop. We'll get them out the shop, get them on the road. They'll be good. But this thing is going to be sweet. Thank you to all the companies that are supporting. Thank you guys to everyone that goes down and buys merch and gets in on the giveaways. We're giving away that thing next, which honestly, I don't even think I want to at this point.
I don't know. That's a nice car. It's not a piece of shit no more.
We have 1 hard week of work. We've removed it from the piece of shit category.
It's a step above it.
It is a step. And then, listen, once I get a time slip of that thing going like a 5, I mean, here's the thing. It's going to go 125, 60 foot. I don't know what it's going to go through the middle because I'm not used to the time. I'm only used to race car times. But it's going to go like 125, 60 foot. It's going to go like a 540. Pretty smooth.
Do a little bit better than that.
I don't know if I can change the gear, and we probably could. But I think on that gear, if it goes 540, you might want to. It's on the brink of blowing up.
I mean, it's going to. I gave you them springs.
Yeah. Timmy's the one that gave me the springs. They're not. I think that was like a V6, but it had some like. I'm not sure what it was.
You got Cobra springs now.
So it's going to go faster.
And you get a nice new wastegate.
And a new wastegate, yeah, because I had that one wastegate leaking. And I might have to let you drive it.
Ooh.
I know you're a Ford guy deep down.
I like my Coyote stuff. You know, I'm a motor guy.
I gave you a ride in the cow, so you know the LS stuff.
I like LS stuff too. I'm not going to hate on nothing.
Really horsepower.
I like going fast.
Yeah, that's it right there. As long as it goes fast.
I don't like going fast in Mopar.
I don't think Mopars go fast.
Do they? I don't think.
Except Grumpy Cat. He's got T-Cam motor. That's the only one that goes fast.
Reason why, though.
He's the only. Him and BPF and Devin at Hate Crime Racing, HCR Innovations. You really can't beat it. So I got some work to do. It'd be nice if I knew someone who knew I'd do mechanical work that can come here and help me with this. I don't know anyone knows what work on cars. And...
I mean, if you get some stuff out of the way, I'll start coming up here and I can help them do my car.
Oh! All right, listen, I don't know if we can have another coyote in here.
If it's going to be nice.
How about this? I'll make this deal. I'll get this thing done and wrapped up out the way, and I'll let you slide right in here and take this spot.
All right, let's do that.
And then we'll put a coyote build on the channel. What's your build?
The 99 Cobra Coyote build. Turbo. Going to have a Pro Mod 88 on it. So
what transmission?
Turbo 400, of course.
Okay.
GM.
All right.
Have a GM transmission.
All right.
It's the only way you make them work.
All right, you're good. You're good. So I think that's gonna be a pretty cool build. So all right, I'll make the deal with you. I'll get this thing wrapped up and done, and then we'll bring your car in here.
All right, I guess I'll have to start coming to help you now.
Oh, I roped you in that quick.
You roped me into it.
That's
You
how
need
it is.
someone to work on my ride. That's why you do it. That's what you doing.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video.